I attended a virtual event with Brandon Samut, who is the Chief People Officer at Zapier. Now, Zapier are ahead of the game when it comes to AI. They started on their AI journey from March 2023, so there's a lot that they can share with the wider industry. Although this event was aimed at HR leaders, there are definitely takeaways that apply across the board, and for this video, I'm going to focus on two. So my first takeaway is about how you can measure your own AI fluency. Now, using the tool and the guide that Zapier has created is a really good starting point. There are 4 levels of AI fluency on their guide. Unacceptable is as described. With these tools, they're here to stay, they're not going anywhere, so it is not acceptable for anyone to bury their head in the sand. If you're capable, you're starting to use these AI tools on a practical level, but perhaps not using them so much in your role. Maybe you've been using AI for the last few months. If you're under adoptive, this means that you're solidly leveraging AI in your role. So maybe you're using it to automate workflows, to increase efficiency. You're using it as a strategic thought partner. Maybe you're playing around with some custom GPTs. I recently created my first custom GPT, which is about helping people to practice for interviews. So I feel like I comfortably fall within the adoptive band. When it comes to transformative, this is more about the team and the wider organization rather than the individual. At this stage, teams and companies are using AI to completely rethink and redesign the products, the value that they offer, and just the way that they're approaching things in their business. My second takeaway is around how Zapier have taken a real pain point, so performance reviews, gathering information for these, and they have created a couple of bots to make it as easy as possible for you to do that. So they demoed in the session a bot which basically goes through Slack and picks up all of the evidence that you have specifically identified you want to be picked up using a specific emoji. Also shared another tool which helps individuals to write SMART goals based on the competencies that they have at Zapier. And it was really exciting to see this being demoed live. There are a couple of things that Brandon said that stayed with me. First, he quoted from the Zapier CTO, and he said that you can delegate the task with AI, but you cannot delegate accountability. Like 100%. This is something that I bang on about all the time on this channel. The second thing to remember is that AI is a tool and not an outcome. I hope these takeaways have been helpful. I'm curious to know, where do you fall on the AI fluency graph? Please let me know in the comments below and we can go from there.